Here with head coach Tom Griffin after the Carson-Newman 4-3 walk-off win against Brevard. And coach, that ninth inning, you guys kind of rebounded after falling behind 3-2.
Yeah, I mean, in conference play, there's no comfort. Every inning's a battle, and I don't think there's leads that are safe. We talk about that. We know that there's going to be a run by somebody in the course of the game, and keeping that cushion within one run on the mindset for the hitters is much better than being down 3 or 4 runs. So one run, no question, with our experience, we felt comfortable. I can tell you I wasn't a little anxious. I was a little anxious, but we had a good group of guys coming up that, we talked about this before, who've had a lot of at-bats.
We've talked about it throughout the beginning of the season. Sometimes you guys don't explode offensively, but you come up with timely hits in this ball game. It took you a little while to get going. Their pitcher last year beat you 8 strong innings. How about the patience of your team? Especially Heath kept throwing sliders with 2 strikes and you guys kept laying off of it. How about the patience of your club?
Well, it was good, and you make a good point on that. And as you said before, some of the 2-strike hitting we had has been good, and extending the at bat a little bit. Kevin for Brevard was outstanding. I mean, we've seen him 2 years in a row right now. He's solid, man. He's a really good pitcher. You talk about crafty lefties. That's a crafty righty right there. I mean, he uses both sides of the plate. Nothing is straight. He's got a great demeanor on the mound. We knew it was going to be a battle. It'd be coming down to mistakes. And we gave up a couple mistakes too that allowed them to be in the game. So. Good ball game, but I think you're right. Our hitters did a good job of extending at-bats. We talked about Greg Jones's at-bat. For a freshman to be up there to draw a walk was crucial. And then Joe Tipton hits the ball solid. And, when the guy in front of you hits it pretty good and squares it up, as a pitcher, you're like, maybe I got to wait one. Your mindset changes on the mound. The hitter coming up's got to feel pretty good because the guy in front of him just squared one up. And Kirk did a good job going backside, because it's something we've been talking about and preaching with our guys, is the ability to go backside. And it's nice to see a game-winning hit go to the backside.
Pitching, Quentin Yoakum, 6 1/3 innings. He left him out there in the 7th. What went through the decision with that? And on top of that, so many double plays in the game.
Well, he did. He's a very competitive kid. And the double plays were crucial, no question. They were big, the 3 of them. Honestly, we were 1 batter too late getting them out. We were wanting. I would rather have gotten them out 1 more at bat. I kind of waited a little bit. I probably would have went to watching 1 more batter before, but hey, it's coaches. You're sitting there and you're second guessing sometimes, and what move you ought to make. The thing is, though, you trust your guy. He's your donkey out there. You're going to ride him as long as you can. So it's not a bad thing to keep your best guy out there. But we thought Watson is a guy that's made for that type of situation. And Sharp, he was going to throw another inning, and he'd have thrown 4 or 5. He's such a strong, competitive kid, and one of our captains. And at the end of the game, you want your best players and you want your best leaders out there. And Sharp is one of those guys, so it was good to see him finish that.
Nice to get the win today. What do you have to do tomorrow, and what are you kind of expecting from your team tomorrow to get 2 more?
Oh, wow. Well, we talk about enjoying the games first, and enjoying the wins, and not looking, no matter when the win is, enjoy them. And so they're going to enjoy it, and then we'll get ready for tomorrow. And we talk about, and we write it on the board, next pitch. So really, when we get here, that first pitch, that's what we'll worry about. And then after that one, it'll be the next pitch. It's going to be a good series. I said it before, Coach McKay. I mean, great energy over there. Kids battled. I mean, they fought through this, and one kid had hit in the 2 double plays, gets the base hit up the middle. Kudos to them as well. And it was fun. That's when we said at the end of the game, that was a fun ball game. I mean, it was fun to be a part of, and I'm sure fans, people watching, it was pretty exciting.
Thanks a lot, Coach.
Thank you, Michael. I appreciate you.
Noon and 2 tomorrow, CNEagles.com/live, the place for that. For head coach Tom Griffin, I'm Michael Watchering here on CNEagles.com.